How's it going, everyone? My name is DrapPep. Welcome back to another installment of this series. I want to talk about the fact that I used an AI to edit my reels, my shorts. It was a moment of weakness. It was. It really was. I found it and I don't even remember what it was called. Open AI or something like that. You can see the watermark on the reels and it's on there. I don't really plan on going back to it. It was just something for me to try out, and a part of me is really glad I did that, while there's another part of me that feels guilty that I did that and a little ashamed. And we'll unpackage that right now. So the reason why I was happy I did that is because it was easy. I was able to just upload a clip or a video, and it would generate all of these clips, all of them, like 15 at a time. And I could just tell it, oh, yeah, give me a compilation of all the funniest moments. And I was able to do that for the first 7 episodes of this series. And then I proceeded to post everything onto YouTube, onto TikTok, onto some of it onto Facebook. And I was kind of expecting the worst to happen. People just telling me that, my opinions don't matter, or that I am not funny, or maybe that I need to give up on this because it's not that entertaining. But it was the opposite effect. There were so many people on TikTok who told me, oh, they were going to go listen to the entire series and keep up on it. There's so many people on Facebook who said that they've always thought I had the voice for radio or some kind of podcast. The overwhelming amount of people that showed their support through the clips and reels was amazing. And if it wasn't for those clips and reels, no one would have known, right? No one would have, unless they were to constantly keep tabs on my YouTube account, no one would have known about this series. And now there is a very small audience, but a dedicated audience to this series. I haven't been posting much on this series, and that's just because I've been super busy. But I am now ready to get back into it. Am I going to keep using this AI software to keep editing? No. There was I think it was just a 7-day trial, honestly, to use. And then once it was done, it was done. I wasn't going to use it anymore. And it was, I don't know, it was really interesting to watch how this AI was able to just take this video and then turn it into clips. Of course, I had the idea of oh, well, I'll just make fake accounts and go back in there and I'll just keep doing it. They can't keep me from doing that. I could just make infinite alt accounts and I will make as many of these as I want. Watch me abuse this. But then I started feeling guilty because even with AI doing all the edits, and even though it did a great job with, adding the texts and getting it nice and formatted properly in the way that I wanted it, it wasn't me. It was the easy way out. It was a cop-out. And I kind of, a smidge, feel like a sellout, to be honest. If I wanted reels that badly, I should have made them myself. I shouldn't have used an AI. Now, am I going to say that anyone who uses AI should feel bad about it? No, I'm not. If you want to use AI, I'm for it. I use ChatGPT all of the time. And that's how I win all of my arguments. I'm joking. I'm, of course, joking. But I enjoy using AI. I use character AI. I love to roleplay with all of the different characters that are on character AI. I use ChatGPT, and what I like to do is I'll take stories I've made on character AI, put on ChatGPT, and turn them into D&D campaigns. Now, just because I am for AI doesn't mean I'm trying to advocate for it. I do think there's certain things that AI should not be involved with. I recently saw that there's these banks that are now using AI to manage accounts. That's not good. Don't do that. What are you doing? And now they're making self-driving cars. I don't know the science behind the self-driving car thing. I'm pretty sure it's AI, but I don't know. And I think that when it comes to like your job and when it comes to your safety, there should not be an artificial intelligence that is behind that. Now, for recreational, right? For your own entertainment, for just to have fun with, yeah, of course I'm for it. There's even programs now where they use AI in video games where you can talk to the NPCs and the NPCs will have a dialogue back to you. And I think that is even cooler. But using AI to either further yourself financially, I don't think that's okay. Now, of course, I could see AI being used as a tool, right? Using it as a tool, like maybe you're taking notes and you need AI to kind of organize your notes a little bit better. That's cool. I'm for that. Or maybe you're a little lonely and you want to talk to someone, but all of your friends are busy. Maybe your relationship or partner is busy. I think that's cool that you can have an artificial intelligence to talk to. Because, I mean, that's not a real person. That AI is not going to gossip behind your back yet. We don't know. We don't know. They might one day. One day maybe they'll be turned to Skynet and then they'll just take over the world. Who knows? Who knows in this day of age what wacky new thing that will bring the apocalypse? Who knows? But as for me, I felt that taking all of these different clips and just spamming the hell out of the internet with them was probably in poor taste. And I do feel guilty about that. But at the same time, it has brought me an audience to this series that I am overwhelmingly grateful for. And I promise not to use AI to edit videos again. I'm not going to sit here and just be like, I'm just going to let, some AI make the decision of what should be cut out of the video, or I'm just going to use it to just sort of make this for me instead. Because it kind of takes away a little bit of the wonder of this series. The fact that I have to edit this, the fact that I'm putting energy into it, it makes it special to me because it's my hands were on this project. This is a what do they call that? A passion. This was a passion project for me. And to sully the good name of this series, which doesn't have a name, to allow an AI to make those edits for me, it kind of took a little bit of that wonder away from it. Letting an AI make those reels sort of made it less fun. And in the future, if I really do want to make my own reels, then I'm going to make them myself. That way it feels like it was something that I made, not because of something AI made. And in the end, I think that's going to be even better. Plus, there was like a couple of clips that weren't that good. There was a couple of clips where even I was kind of like, that one, really? And then it would be like it would tell you which one will go viral and which ones will not go viral. And the ones that I didn't like and no one else liked were the ones that were like the most viral. I'm like, really? Yes, you think that's gonna make it? Okay, if you insist. And I'll just put it out there, and then sure enough, it flop. And it's like, yeah, I saw that one coming. I personally saw that one on its way. The way that it flopped like that, yeah, no. That was obviously going to not do good. But, again, like I said, I'm also very grateful for the way that AI was able to bring me this audience. And to all of you who keep giving me encouragement and telling me that you love this series and that you appreciate the content that I'm making and you keep encouraging me to keep making more, I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. You, all of you, are giving me the kind of encouragement to share more of my thoughts than I had ever had. And because of that, I am pledging myself to making sure that only I will be working on this. This is a passion project after all. So I should be passionate to work on it also. And I'll be damned if I let another AI, all right, touch this project ever again. Thank you for listening.